Hello Bat fans, today we're gonna take a look at Batman LB Flash games, from absolute gems to not so good ones. Stay tuned until the end as I will be playing the best Batman Flash game, quite possibly one of the best Batman games of all time. Batman is one of the most recognizable characters in pop culture. I love Batman, you love Batman, your parents love Batman, your neighbors probably love Batman. Nowadays, we've been spoiled with Batman content in gaming. Well, for the most part. I mean, they should, right? How could they not make a game for one of the most famous characters of all time? Anyway, the Arkham games was an innovative experience for superhero gaming. The visuals, the graphics, the traversal, the story, the gameplay really does make you feel like Batman. You can thank Arkham to leading us into this day of not just superhero gaming, but gaming overall. Let's rewind a bit to the 2000s. Batman console games like Batman Begins, Batman Vengeance, and Dark Tomorrow still varies in quality. It wasn't a big franchise juggernaut that we know today next to the Arkham games. But we're not going to talk about console games. Yeah, I was one of those kids who didn't have access to consoles like everyone else. My only access to games are my parents' computer. So instead, we're gonna talk about Flash games. Ah yes, Flash games. They were simple to find, easy to play, and offered a wide variety of gaming experience. To access these games, all you had to do was to Google and type Flash games. Or as a kid, we would just type online games. And boom, we were taken to sites like Miniclip, dailyfreegames.com, GameFZ, Onular One, etc. They will give you a great and collective experience with just an instant click. Another great thing about Flash games are they were quick to finish. Perfect if you just want to hop from one game to another. Is it just me, or as a kid it felt longer playing these games? Now, I'm not going to dive further into explaining Flash games more than I already did, as there are big YouTubers who already dove into this topic in depth like Redline, Nikki Jakey, Joseph P. In this video, I will be focusing on Batman. So without further ado, let's talk about Batman Flash games. Most of these games are based on the cartoons, prominently the animated series, The Brave and the Bold, and I think 90% of them are based on the Cartoon Network's The Batman. I mean, they've got so many games based on the Batman. Also, I'm surprised The Dark Knight has only one movie tie-in game. Spider-Man 3 had 3 different movie tie-in Flash games. But it made sense to distance the Dark Knight trilogy from the world of video games, as they want to keep the realism of the films and the dignity of Nolan as a filmmaker, not making the movie as just a mere product. A lot of these games are promotional material for the movies, series, or comics they want to advertise, made by Warner Bros. Themselves. Each game has its own unique genre. You got the basic side-scrollers, a puzzle game, a shooter, an FPS battering game, a vehicular combat game. These games have the feel of an NES and an SNES era games, but were made in the early 2000s. First game we're gonna take a look is Batman Dress Up. Dress-up games are very prominent in Flash gaming. There's not much gameplay to these games, it's just customizing your own character, like the start of an RPG. Best part about this game is you could combine different Batsuits to make your own custom Batman. You can even mix in some of the villain's costume, like Joker, Mr. Freeze, and Penguin, to create a Frankenstein monster combination of Batman. It's like having your own Bat wardrobe in a Batcave, with a touch of insanity. You can waste a lot of time trying different combinations. I don't know what even to call this. Also, you can change the background in the Batmobile. Music, man, it's so badass. I mean, listen to this. If you tell someone this is a movie soundtrack, they would believe you. But no, this is from a dress-up game. Overall, it's a cool game. The visual style might not be the best for its time, and it's not very gameplay-ish, but you can find enjoyment out of it. Run Batman run. Wait, this is a very weird one. Would you expect that if you saw it was made by Comedy Central? Christian Bale's face is on the main menu. Is this a man game?
You are?
Yeah. I'm man.
I can only describe it to be celebrity slander shenanigans. This was made when Christian Bale had that infamous meltdown on the set of Terminator.
Bruce, do I want? No! No! Don't shut me up! Am I gonna walk around?
So the story in this game was he has done it again, but worse. So the cops are after him. Why is man running from the cops? Is he a criminal? As a kid, I didn't know what to expect, and the whole Christian Bale rage thing, just bizarre. So the gameplay is you control with moving your mouse and clicking to jump. There are these obstacles that you have to avoid by jumping, but the cops can run through. That's not fair. This laughing sound, man. So annoying. What's it supposed to be? Batman or the Joker? I don't even wanna know. Let's move on. Batman Skycreeper. Based on the Justice League series. It's basically Joker playing tower blocks, dropping boulders and bombs at you. But the laughing gas below gets higher and you have to parkour your way up without being crushed. Sometimes the boulder drops where it traps you completely and you can't move. One thing I hate about these games is that you jump by pressing up. Come on, it should be spacebar. AVGN said it. This channel is dedicated to it. This is the highest that I can go in this game. So moving on. Batman Drive. So this is a basic BMX trial or dune buggy type game. You play as Batman riding a orange cruiser type motorcycle. Why orange though? Bike is a rotate, so you have to control it very carefully so Batman doesn't fall on his head. Pretty straightforward. Batman model is very weird. I think this is from the ending of Batman Forever. And this game was made during or after Arkham Asylum came out, because the logo is from Arkham. The music is awesome. So with this background though, it looks like a movie set, with a movie set rain. Dark Knight, Gotham Street Chase. The one game based on the Dark Knight. We're basically playing the scene from the movie, where Batman chases Joker in the truck in the Batpod. In this game, Joker uses a police car, so this was after Joker escaped the prison. On the way, Joker's goons throws grenade at you. So you shoot back at them with the Batpod machine gun. Watch carefully where the grenades are gonna be thrown, as they will throw it in different lanes. And be careful not to shoot the civilian's car, as they will scream comically like this. What are you doing? And finally, when you get to the Joker, and you have one-on-one fight, he basically attacks the same as the goons, but with more range. And when you beat him...
Objective complete.
Batman shoot him up. This is a good one. Basically you're playing Batman but as a Terminator, or Punisher. It opens with a cutscene, where Batman watches the city. And glides down. When he reaches the ground, he pulls out his trusty machine gun. Yeah, you know you're in for a ride after seeing that. But you know, I'd like there to be more reasoning on why Batman uses a gun. Like, I get an idea, why don't they make it a non-canon continuation of Death in the Family? It would make more sense. Or make it so that Joker killed everyone he knew, but as long as you can shoot people as Batman, why not? So the game is a shooting side-scroller, akin to Contra. Batman just walks with his body upright menacingly, just like the Terminator. And the enemies you shoot are crocodiles? Is this supposed to be Killer Croc? And is this Bane? It's the resemblance of the Tom Hardy version. Also Poison Ivy, and the Joker. An endless swarms of them. You shoot them until you get to the next level. When you reach the end level, you get a screen of Batman smiling like, "Yay, I just killed all my enemies." Overall, it's an obnoxious but fun concept for a game. Let's get on to the next one. The Mystery of Batwoman. Based on the movie of the animated series, this game is another side-scroller. where you fight through goons shooting you with a laser gun and a bat. There's only one attack, pressing Control to punch. It can be tricky at first, but I get used to it by just crouching whenever the laser guy shoots. But you can find yourself in a situation where the guy with the bat and the laser guy shoots you at the same time. If you find yourself in a situation, you might want to sacrifice a life. The final boss is Penguin. You fight him to save Batwoman. He flies around the platform, so you gotta jump around until you get enough punch to defeat him. Once defeated, this cutscene from the movie plays.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
You're the great detective. Figure it out. Got a jet.
It's one of the good ones, so let's get to the next one. Batman Power Strike. Yet another one based on the Batman series. This game has you do brick breaker like Kung Fu, or test your might for Mortal Kombat. The number counts determines your power of punch. Basically you wanna get to 90 to break all the bricks, but 90 is so close to 0, so you gotta be very precise. Streets of Justice. This is a Batmobile combat game. You have 3 weapons, lasers for shooting the bomb, rockets for the bomb and truck, and heat ray for Mr. Freeze's plane. The shield is for protection from dropping dynamites. Level 3 forwards is when it's on. The bomb starts to come in dozens, and level 5 was as far as I can go. Comment below if you get through to the end. The visuals is close to the animated series. The red sky, the retro cars, and the music too, so it felt like playing one of the episodes from the animated series. And finally, the Cobblepot Caper. This might be the best one, and the most popular one. I fondly remember playing this. When you talk about Batman Flash games, this is the one that you think. Yet another one based on the Batman series. It's got a visual akin to the series. This game just plays great. Movement animations are fluid. The combat is pretty solid. You have a kick, punch, and a batarang throw. Also, you use Batman's cape to glide as a traversal. Collectible batarangs in this one actually serve a purpose, whereas in previous games, you only collect golden batarangs to increase your score. First boss you fight is the Kabuki twins. I think this is mostly based on the episode 3 of the show. The final boss is Mecha Penguin. To avoid damage, you have to jump to his back or jump into one of these tree branches and shoot batarangs. And when you defeat the penguin, the mecha exploded, and you trade it to this end screen. Batman will return. In 50 other games. So, all the games I played today I'm gonna put in the description so you can check this out yourself. Or you can download Flashpoint program which contains almost all Flash games and search from there. There are many other Batman Flash games that I couldn't cram all into one video as it would be too long. So maybe I'll get to it in another video. As you grew up, gaming technology also evolved. I remember playing Arkham Asylum for the first time, and my little mind just blew up. This launch screen still gives me chills, even to this day. All these AAA games with great graphics made me forget all about Flash games. So when recently I go back and playing this Flash games for this video, I realize this game still holds a place in my heart. From replaying all the ones that I've played, to discovering what I haven't played, and just having a nostalgic trip through memory lane. Sad that Adobe Flash was discontinued in December 2020. Like Flashpoint and Numuki, we can still access this forgotten corner of gaming. If the games I showed in this video reminds you of your childhood, or if you've never played Flash games before, then you should check them out. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next one.